Hey guys, what's going on? It's Uncle Tone. How you guys doing? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Rearth Ringke Case for the iPhone 4. You can pick this one up over on Rearth's website. There will of course be a link to it right down there in the bottom bar. It's rearthusa.com. And the Ringke Case is available for the iPhone 4 for $16.99 in a plethora of different colors. By plethora, I mean like 12 to 14 different colors. Here I have the aqua black, I believe they call it, which is kind of a see-through opaque black, which is kind of cool. And there aren't any screen shields or extras included with these. They are available as options, but we just got the regular case itself. So without further ado, let's pop it open and check it out. So inside the case, inside the package, we're just going to get the case. That's all we're going to get, as well as a little cardboard iPhone. Cool beans, we'll take that out. And here we have the case itself. Now as you can see, this is a TPU style case. Kind of a cross between TPU and silicone. It's more flexible than regular TPU material. TPU material tends to be pretty stiff, pretty hard. Silicone is much softer and much more pliable, but it attracts lint like a beast. Which is one of the reasons why, if you guys have been watching my videos for a while, you will know that I am not a huge fan of silicone cases. For that main reason, they attract lint like a beast. And TPU cases I'm not a huge fan of because they tend to be pretty firm, pretty hard, and they take away the tactile feedback from the home button and the sleep wake button, sorry, and the volume buttons. I like a nice tactile feel. I like to be able to feel myself pressing it, and TPU cases kind of tend to take away from that. So this one addresses kind of both of those problems. It's kind of a hybrid case between the two of them. So let's go ahead and put it on the iPhone. To put it on, you're simply going to install it as you would any other TPU or silicone style case. I like to put the top in first and then just slip this bottom over just like so, and there you go. It's installed. It's really quite simple. Looks pretty cool on the white iPhone. Does have a cutout for the Apple logo here on the back. Then they don't include any protectors for that. But in fairness, I used this for about 4 days and I experienced no problems with scratching of my Apple logo or anything like that. If it's an issue for you, you can just take an old screen shield and cut out a little square, put it on there, and then you're covered up. You don't really have to worry about it. Wasn't really a big issue for me. I haven't had a whole lot of problems with scratching the back of my phone or the Apple logo or anything, so I was okay with leaving it uncovered. The camera cutout is fairly small. The flash cutout is enormous, and that is to prevent flashback from around the flash. Because this is an opaque style case, the flash would kind of get trapped underneath the case and you would get some flashback, which is why they had to make the flash cutout so enormous. I didn't notice any problems with it, so it must be enormous enough. There you go. Taking a look at the top, your sleep wake button of course is covered. A fairly decent sized cutout for your headphone jack, and this case is also fairly thin, so you should be able to get away with using most of your headphones with this one. Shouldn't be a big issue. The sleep wake button has a nice tactile feel that I really like. I like that tactile feel, and it definitely has that. Moving around here to the side, you have your volume rocker and your vibrate switch. This case is for the AT&T version of the iPhone / the international version. The AT&T and the international version are the same. There is also a CDMA version of this case available that will work with your Verizon iPhones. It just has the cutout moved down just a little bit, so it works with the vibrate switch on the international version. So there you go. Vibrate switch is super simple to get to. I don't even need to use my fingertips. I can just kind of flick it just like so. Really simple, no problem at all. And then down here on the bottom you have 3 individual cutouts for your speaker, microphone, and your 30-pin dock connector. All my dock connector cables work just fine with this. I'm also able to dock it in my dock, so no real issues there. I like it when they do the 3 separate cutouts rather than the large one. It tends to reinforce the bottom of the case, and it prevents these TPU and silicone cases from getting saggy over time. So definitely a big fan of that as well. And that is pretty much going to do it, guys. There's really not a whole lot more to say about this one. It does have a nice soft touch feel. Feels really good in your hand. But because of that soft touch feel, it's kind of smooth. I did find it was a little bit slippery on occasion. I almost dropped my phone once. It's the first time I've ever almost dropped my iPhone. So there you go. I almost did drop it one time. But, you know, it's a great TPU style case. If you're a fan of silicone cases and TPU style cases, you really can't go wrong with a Rearth Ringke case. It's $16.99. It's a great price. Most of these cases tend to start at least 20 bucks, which, to be perfectly honest with you, is kind of overpriced. So to see Rearth bring it in here for $16.99, it's a little bit more reasonable. It's pretty cool. So that's going to do it for my review on the Rearth Ringke case, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and we'll see you in the next one. Cool beans. Rock on.